So I'll let you know, we have actually got sunny skies coming up for Saturday for this weekend from Virginia Beach all the way down to the Carolina Beach area. Temperatures ranging from about 63 all the way to 70. So if you're planning a beach trip, this looks like a great time for it. So if you're going to build Elon tonight, we're going to notice 47 degrees. The rain's going to continue. Got a 90% chance of rain there. Southeast winds at about 10. Going into your tomorrow, we'll notice rain is starting to diminish. Rain chances are going to slightly end as you go through the rest of your evening, around 56 degrees. So take a look at your 5-day forecast. We'll notice clearing skies as you go through your Wednesday, starting to get back to our sunny skies as we're used to around Friday. A mild warm up in temperatures as you get through Saturday. But guys, as we get through the rest of your weekend, we'll notice just beautiful weather. Make it through the next couple of days and it'll be wonderful.
Another great weekend, but I guess for now we'll keep the umbrella handy. Is that right?
Just keep it out again, like I said.
All right, Austin, we'll do that.
Thanks, Austin. Now here's a look at your news from around the nation. Tens of thousands of people in the northern New Jersey have little or no water pressure after a large water main break early this morning. The 36-inch water main broke at 5:45 this morning, causing water to rush out into the community. About 10 families had to be evacuated from their homes. Workers rerouted water through a smaller pipe, but pressure will not return to normal until all repairs are finished.
14,000 Moses Cone Hospital patient identities are compromised as a laptop with their personal information is stolen. Hospital representatives say the laptop, which is password protected but not encrypted, was stolen from a vendor in Georgia. It contained the information of cardiology and orthopedic patients treated between February 2004 and February 2009. Moses Cone is offering affected patients 1 year of free credit monitoring and insurance protection against identity theft.
Viewers in Philadelphia got a racy surprise while watching a morning broadcast of the Good Friday service at the Vatican. A 30-second Girls Gone Wild ad interrupted the show. The glitch was from a required test of the emergency alert system. The problem affected the network's local area, but only one person called in to complain.
Now let's take a look at news coming in from across the globe. The Prime Minister of Thailand says the protests that have lasted for days in Bangkok are now under control. Police opened fire near crowds in the capital city. In response, protesters commandeered buses, driving them into police lines and burning them in the streets. The protesters are asking for the resignation of the current prime minister and for new elections. They support the return of the former prime minister who was ousted in a military coup 3 years ago.
And an airplane carrying a U.S. congressman was fired as it left the airport in Mogadishu, Somalia. Congressman Donald Payne was in Africa with an expert from this Library of Congress. The trip was planned before the pirate standoff began, but piracy was on the agenda for Payne's visit with the Somalian Prime Minister. The plane was damaged in the attack, but all passengers touched down safely in Nairobi, Kenya, safely.
The Somali pirating crisis is happening halfway around the world, but one of the U.S. Navy commanders involved called Elon home for several years. Admiral William E. Gortney graduated from Elon College in 1977. Just yesterday, he spoke with the Pentagon during a press briefing from Bahrain in regards to the rescue of Captain Richard Phillips. Phillips' ship was seized by Somali pirates last week. He was released yesterday after Navy snipers shot and killed 3 pirates who'd held Phillips hostage since April 8th. There's still more to come on Phoenix 14 Sports.
David Hodges is here with a preview of what's coming up after the break.
Coming up, we have some baseball, softball, and we'll even talk a little Elon football. That's all ahead in sports. Hey everyone, Liam McLeod is off tonight. I'm David Hodges, hitting you hard with sports. This weekend there was a lot of action happening on the diamond as both Phoenix softball and baseball teams were taking on Southern Conference opponents. We'll start off with how the softball team did against Georgia Southern in the doubleheader on Saturday. The Eagles jumped out to a 3-run lead in the 4th inning by some clutch hitting, but the Phoenix weren't dying yet. Gonzalez picked up the team for a while by bringing in 2 runs on 2 singles. Then in the final inning, Piazzolla made the Eagles nervous by belting a 3-run bomber to bring the Phoenix within striking distance. It was to no avail, however, as Georgia Southern was able to hold the Phoenix back in Game 1 of the doubleheader, but the Phoenix answered in Game 2 with a 6-3 victory.